Alright, hey guys, Lightfuzion here. We finally got into the MMO Legends stress test. So we're going to take a look at the characters and then we're going to get started. So, right now there are 5 characters. So you have a Dark Lord, and you can hit C recommended tactics, and each one has 2 different builds. And it gives you kind of a preview of the skills that they have. So we have the Dark Lord, which is going to be like a tank character. You have your Blader. Now if you look over here, it tells you, each one of these, I guess, specializations or recommended tactics adjusts the base, base abilities of the class a little bit differently. So if you go with a Savage, he's a little bit more co-op focused. Doesn't do as much damage, but is better for co-op. We have a War Mage. You can use a staff or a magic sword. We have a Whisperer. This will be our Archer. This is going to be the character I'm going to play during the stress test. And then the 5th and final class we have is the Spellbinder. Now this one's recently added. Currently says it is still under development, so we can't actually select that character. This is the character I plan on playing when the game does go into full launch. I believe it goes into full launch November 7th, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go ahead and make our character. Now the classes are gender locked. Alright, so right off the bat, we are asked to select our growth pattern. So this is our, skill selections. I'm going to go with the longbow. And of course it tells you how good it is at attack, how much HP it has, and how good it is at co-op. I'm just gonna play through this. Tutorial. And, I'll get back with you guys after I get through the tutorial and we actually get started in the game. Alright, so I made it through the tutorial. Back with you guys now. So this is, right after you make it through the tutorial, this is what you see. And I will say the game does run extremely good, especially for it to be under a stress test, and the server is, as far as I know, the server is packed, because it took me forever to get in today.
Are you awake? I found you unconscious in the forest, so I brought you here.
Of course, we're just getting our starting quests.
Animals in the forest have been mutating. Dudrin is in danger.
Most MMO RPGs. Inventory sort button. Sorts of selected items. Opens our storage. different channels that we can select. different achievements. Not in a guild yet. Character level, soul level. This looks really similar to the Paragon system in Diablo 3. It's what this reminds me of a lot. Here's our skill window, so this is all of the different skills that we have. So our wing gun skills, and then these are longbow skills. Of course, there's our inventory. Some different artifacts. So it looks like we unlocked that at level 65. We can also craft artifacts. There's pets, so pets provide additional character stats when grown and evolved. So it says pets gain XP as your character does, so pets level up with your character. For quests. It looks like each quest gives you character experience as well as soul experience. Now the soul experience is lower than the character experience. The different achievements. So there's also leaderboards. Character leaderboards, mythic dungeon, epic dungeon, mission map leaderboards. Has rifts. Different actual missions that you can undertake. Alright, so that's kind of an overlook the user interface. Not sure what the graphics settings are even on, just on the default, so highest. So graphics are maxed out, and it does run extremely well so far. So that just explains about that magic gem currency
The police are hiring knights on a contractual basis to exterminate the mutant animals.
Just gonna run around town here. There's a mailbox, account storage, guild storage, an event helper. Travel gateway, potion, craftsman, weapon. And as you can see, the server it's packed. I mean, it is very full. Armor merchant. There's an appearance changer.
I hope the alterations you seek are aesthetically pleasing.
So we can change so it looks like we can change the appearance of our items. Go out in the forest and get started, see how the actual combat, other than, I mean, the tutorial, the combat was great, but of course most tutorials, they give you all of your skills, you have some of the best armor you can get in the game.
Now I'm a knight for hire and who knows where. Why are these animals mutating?
So it has auto move, auto pickup. So it picks up all items nearby if you hit the F key. Around a little bit here and do some quests. It looks like I don't get credit for killing those spiders unless I'm in the target area. Either that or those were the wrong kind of spiders. So down at the bottom we have 2 experience bars. We have our actual experience bar and then we have our soul experience. We get both. We get soul experience and normal experience for killing the enemies.
Ah, you must be a new contract knight. Go out and stop the mutated spiders from hatching.
Other pandemonium invasion.
The demons have resurfaced for the first time in 200 years. Why?
So it looks like while out playing the game, you'll come across these areas. They are dungeons. It's a very high difficulty, and it recommends a party of 5, so I'm not gonna attempt that since it's just me, but it looks like that's kind of like an event type deal. While you're out, you know, questing or farming, you can come across those areas. This dungeon here is a single player dungeon, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter this one.
What is this I'm sensing?
Of course, I would try to pull all of these guys and they would not be melee, so they won't group up for me. Have 2 soul points. I'm gonna go ahead and those there. It looks like each skill, as you use the skill, it levels up. They call it mastery. So see if I can get one of them leveled up and see what that actually does to the skill.
I can't identify this energy. I should report this to Leo.
That was an extremely short dungeon. Kind of expected it to be, you know, maybe a little bit longer than that, but for a first dungeon, it wasn't terrible. Looks like each time you complete a dungeon, you're given kind of a summary of how well you did, or how well your party did.
The blue light you saw is a rift connecting pandemonium to this realm. It's known as evil energy.
I've gotten myself into a war that has nothing to do with me.
Looks like the yellow quests are main story quests, and the blue quests are going to be like side quests. Alright, so it looks like some rifts have dungeon. I guess some dungeons have I guess multiple floors, and as you go down floors, on this one when I selected to go down to floor 2, it said that I could not respawn if I died. Movement speed and attacks. So there are 2 buffs, 2 shrines, I guess. This is a boss. So first actual big boss. Pretty simple for the first boss. I do like that there are fight mechanics with the bosses, so you can't just stand in one spot. You gotta kind of be paying attention. Right, it looks like I get to pick one of these, or I can pick one at random. Pick one for me. Some rare ore, some normal ore. Got a rare shoulder though.
The mine is Dudrin's main source of income.
So it looks like purple quests are time-limited quests.
Those Pandemonium lowlifes are stronger than I thought.
And they give you some guild contribution points. Alright, so the stress test is coming to an end. Played for just over 3 hours. Made it up to level 24. I'll take a look at some of the vendors here in town now. So this guy is a craftsman.
Alchemy is
so we can craft items. And it looks like they are class-based items. We can also craft some potions. and some different brews, which look like they just increase damage to different enemies. Evolution stone for evolving our pets. Holy recovery potion, crafting stuff. Some soul stones, which you can equip in your armor and equipment to upgrade stuff. And then this guy here just is a shop vendor. He also has a dismantle option, which you can put in items. I'm gonna dismantle those. Occasionally, while you're out grinding, killing enemies, you also come across these. This is an incomplete imprint scroll. Basically, it's just an enchantment scroll. So I can click on it. I'm actually going to put it on those heroic gloves there. I'm gonna see what it gives me. It gives you a random enchant. I actually got increased monster XP on that one.
Come in
It's
and
just
take
an
a
armor
look.
merchant. And right over here, there's an enchant merchant.
You wanna be strong? Let me take care of you, huh?
So we can use those hero tokens and some crafting materials to reset the stats on that item. So basically, it's just gonna re-roll, and then it tells you what you could get in it over here. We can also enchant our items. Haven't done. We'll go ahead and enchant this one and see what happens. Alright, so we upgraded, got a little +1 in the corner. A little bit better stats on it.
You wanna be strong?
Also had the option
Let me
to
take
grow
care of
wings.
ya.
I don't actually have any wings yet, so I have no artifacts yet. Let me see if
Always take good care of yourself.
gem cutter.
Feel free to look around.
And that NPC can add jewel slots to equipment, which is interesting.
Alchemy is a science.
Storage manager.
Well,
Just
I'm
going
telling
to,
you, your
let me
assets are
access
safe with
my
me.
account storage. Mailbox, so we can send items. I haven't found an auction house yet, so I'm gonna assume that that's not in the game. If it is, I haven't found it.
This menu cannot be used.
There's a magic gem merchant a little bit further down there. Let's run down there and see what they have to sell. Rift Research Society. I have to be level 25. She looks like a quest vendor.
I buy rare magic gems?
And he's just selling some legendary crafting material and some ancient crafting material. Alright, so that's going to bring an end to the stress test for MU Legends. Overall, I really enjoyed the game. It's a game I'll probably be putting quite a bit of time into. It's a lot like Stuttering, Guardians of Ember, some of those other isometric action RPG type games. It does feel a little bit more polished than those. And it did run a little bit smoother, actually quite a bit smoother than some of those other ones. So of course, if you guys have any questions, comments, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Shoot me a comment down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you guys in game. Thanks, guys.